Connection established.
Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. In today's video, I'm just going to be discussing kind of the state of the market, what's been going on, and likewise some filters I've been using. As you guys know, I'm not really a big new pairs kind of guy, but I practice what I preach. I always tell you guys right now when the market's bad, right? Now is the exact time to be practicing your weaknesses and trying to get better, right? Like you guys know, my strength is the Migrated tab over here. So I'm not really spending too much time in there because right now I'm not really trying to make money or a lot of money. I'm trying to hone in my skills and get better. So what am I doing? I'm spending a lot of time in this new pairs tab and a little bit in here because I'm trying to round myself out and get better, right? So I'm getting a lot of DMs like, hey Chris, market's horrible right now. What do I do? Well, you have two options, right? You can either practice on your weaknesses and get better at those, or just take a break and wait however long it is, months, weeks, etc., until it gets better. All right, this is kind of my job, so I'm just going to practice and keep getting better. But you have to decide what's best for you, right? If this market's not good for your skill set, maybe just go get a job, get some money going, and when the market comes back, you can invest in yourself and get better, right? So in this video, I'm just going to be showcasing one trade I took off new pairs, kind of what I did good, what I did bad, kind of some of the tools I used from Axiom, and I'm going to be going over the filters as well, right? So if you do need the trading platform, get the platform using the link in the bio. But one cool thing they actually updated is this. You can now blacklist dev wallets. So as you guys know, a dev needs a wallet to create a token. So if you're getting rug pulled and stuff like that, right? They're farming very heavy. What you can do is just copy and paste the dev wallet address and put it in here. So let's just do that. Let's just say these guys farm, right? Let's just say dev sells. Let's go into here, holders. This is the dev, right? So we're going to click, copy and paste. We're going to go to Pulse. We're going to put it in here, enter developer address and add. So now if any of these wallets you have added in here and blacklisted developers create a token, you won't see it. All right. And that's a great benefit because there's a lot of these wallets that just spam 50 tokens. Let's see, dev tokens. All right, this guy did one, but we could find a quick example here for you guys that a dev did many. See, like this guy did 3. And look, his is at 4K market cap 3.7, and this one's at 40, okay? So like, yes, you can miss out on some coins, but it's better to miss out on one coin and then miss out on 20 rugs than, you know, see all 20 rugs in that one coin and you end up probably losing money overall, right? So that's a really cool feature they added, and I really like it. Obviously, they added some graphic stuff, so you could add like buttons, like make it larger, smaller, you know, make it space. So they did some stuff like that. You could also hide tokens, so you could show hidden and hide tokens, so that's good. But anyways, that's a cool little update they did, so that's nice. And let's get into it. So let's actually do my first example, or the only example I'm going to do. So as you guys can see, I only put in 0.2 Sol. I'm not going to be throwing in 5 Solana, 20 Solana into plays. I don't know what I'm doing, guys, right? So like I'm a rookie at this new pair stuff, so I'm just learning. So this actually wasn't even a new pairs play. This was more so in the middle tab. This is more so this final stretch tab. And I saw this coin, Trench Runner. It was kind of a grok meta last night where you would just say random stuff and he would do a pixelated thing. So I kind of bought in here and then it migrated, and I actually used Axiom's feature right here, which is sell on advanced. And it's not going to say it here because we already migrated. So let's just use a random example. So let's do here, right? So say you're in a coin and this hasn't migrated yet, right? So say you're in a coin. I'm not going to buy this, but let's say you're in a coin. You want to sell on migration. You're scared, say bundles are going to dump or something's going to happen. What you do is here, sell, advanced, and you're going to go to migration, and you could sell whatever percentage you want, and you could edit these. All right. So you could do, you know, whatever you want. So because I get a lot of questions how to edit. So that's how you edit right here. You click this pencil and you could change whatever you want. All right. And likewise, you could do dev sell as well. I mainly just do migration. So if I'm in a play and it migrates, depending on how confident I feel, I've been practicing, I'm just kind of playing around and selling. So that's what I did here on this trench one. I wasn't really confident, right? I'm still learning. I'm not good at this new pair stuff and like how it migrates, etc. Like I'm more so better at these. So, you know, I'd be better at like getting in, etc. But I don't know how to play these plays yet, so I'm learning still. But so what I did was I just used the Axiom feature. I did sell advance, and then there was the migration sell as I just showed you, and I just dumped like 70%, then 30%, etc. So nothing crazy. I was just trying to learn. So, you know, 90% on the trade, but it actually ended up going a full 10x from my entry all the way to 350K, roughly 340, using the filters. So I'm going to show you guys the filters I've been using, and hopefully they can help you. Yeah, so I'm trying to get better at this. So sorry for repeating myself consistently, but that's what you got to do in this market. As you guys can see, right? It's not looking too good, right? We're nuking very bad. It is what it is, right? I'm not a fortune teller. I don't know what's going to happen. Could we go lower? Yes. Can we go higher? Yes. I don't know. I'm just playing whatever happens, right? So my entire priority every day is obviously try and create content for you guys, but also just practice, find new filters that work, find new strategies that work, and just really get into it. See, like, for example, right now we have Rip Famous Courthouse Dog. So obviously there's a lot of coins already coming out. None of them are getting really volume, except this one. None of them are really getting that much volume, but this is not even good either. So, I have to kind of develop my eye for this, right? So just lots and lots of practice. Anyways, let's get into the filters without further ado. So for new pairs, what I've been doing is nothing in here, nothing in the audit section. There's holders, age, etc. Obviously, we know new pairs can be super new, so there's no point doing an age on them, holders, dev holding, etc. I'm kind of just going off my eye and trying to train my eye with very little to no filters. Metrics, I'm just doing 150 volume, so I'm not really buying coins that have zero volume and I'm getting rugged by the dev straight away on first buy. And then I'm doing max market cap 15,000, trying to get in earlier, right? If I want to get above 15,000 market cap, I'll be looking in the middle section and I won't be paying attention as much to new pairs. So that's why I have kind of the cap there. And lastly, just at least one social. That's kind of what I've, been trying to trade with, is just one social, not really get rugged on the plays with no socials because they're just putting in little to no effort and more than likely they're just going to get in and out. All right. So that's what I've been doing. And I've been mainly, to be quite honest, on new pairs, just trying to be doing the dev sell feature. So what you can do with Axiom, which is amazing, is you could do buy, advanced, and then you could do dev sell, right? So if the dev sells, I could place an order and it'll buy me a Solana, whatever, right? So like if I place it, see, that's what it would do. It would buy me a Solana. Of course, I don't want to do it on this one because it sucks, but let's just do random stuff. I'm not going to buy it, but what you can do is buy, advanced, dev sell. You put in the amount, you have your priorities, etc., and you place the order. And the second the dev sells, it instantly buys it for you, which is a very beneficial feature because before Axiom, you have to do it manually. And if you don't use Axiom, you have to still do it manually. So that's great. And they also have the migration, biomigration. So that's similar to sniping, of course, but I don't really snipe. I don't do that. And so the benefit for me isn't there really. So more so the sell advanced on migration is very beneficial. And then also the buy automatically on dev sell is beneficial as well. So that's what I've been pretty much doing using the filters I just showed you, right? So 150 volume, 15,000 max market cap, and then at least one social. So let's get into the final stretch, this middle column. This filter is the one that I actually caught the coin, the trenched coin that I showed you guys on. And these filters have been doing very, very well for me. So for this filter, I'm doing 30 minutes max age minutes. And this is because I want the coins with volume, especially in a dead market like this. The coins that are running, like say, look, this ran, obviously, okay, this is botted, right? But you could see it's 28 seconds old. So that's very, very quick. That's very good. We want to get in on those coins that are pumping very fast because that means they have attention or it's a good tweet play, etc. So max age, 30 minutes, metrics, 30,000 volume, minimal market cap, 20,000. You could even do 15,000, right? Obviously 20,000 is better, but 15,000 is good. And then lastly, socials, at least one social. And what I'm doing in this column is just identifying coins like this, not this exact scenario since it's botted, but coins very low here, right? This green number, you want it low, right? 5 minutes, anything lower than that is insanely good. It means a lot of volume, a lot of eyes on it. And that's what it needs to move to migration. And as you can see, this coin we actually just, we're looking at, see, we were looking at it like right here. If you guys recall, like 2 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, and it pumped. So maybe if we bought here, I could sell at migration, which would have been here, would have been a 70% play or whatever. So as I'm telling you guys, I'm still learning. I'm still trying to get the hang of what runs, what doesn't. But without further ado, let's get into this migrated tab. So what do I do for migrated? Migrated, nothing in audit, keeping it very simple, trying to develop that eye. Metrics, I'm doing $35,000 of volume and 30K market cap. And lastly, socials, at least one social. So why do I have 30,000? Well, a lot of these coins that migrate, they just nuke on instant migration and they go to zero. So we don't want those coins. We want to clean it up. And then this is kind of what we're looking at. So as you can see, a lot of coins, most of them are botted, of course, but some of these coins are potential good scalps using obviously the previous concepts I've taught you guys with certain supports and resistances, certain areas to look for, certain scenarios, etc. But as I mentioned, these are the filters. Once again, metrics, 35,000 volume minimum, 30,000 market cap minimum, socials, at least one. Here in the middle column, we have 30,000 min volume, 15,000 min market cap, and socials. And lastly, in the new pairs, we have 150 volume minimum, 15,000 market cap maximum, and one social. And so I'm not paying attention as much to Migrated tab. I'm mainly in the new pairs and final stretch areas. I'm really trying to put in some time and get better at new pairs. I've had some success. I've had some negatives, of course. You know, getting rugged on some plays, making money on some plays. Overall, I think I did like 5 trades yesterday. I think I turned like 0.5 Solana into like 2. Nothing crazy. Just trying to get better. Once again, practice makes perfect, guys. So hopefully these filters and kind of the tools that Axiom has can help you. Once again, this market is brutal right now. So you have 2 options, all right? Sit on your hands, wait, get a job outside of crypto, or get a job in crypto, doesn't matter. Just try and make money, or do that as well, but also practice on the side. Try and get better, hone your skills, find a strategy that works for you, and just keep practicing it, keep trying to get better, because now's the time that, I don't know how long this could last. This could be a 1 year long kind of time period of just, it sucks. Or it could be 2-3 months and then we're back to 200 and then we slow grind and it's good again, right? So I don't know how long it's going to take. It could be 6 months. It could be 2 months. It could be a year. It could be a year and a half. Hopefully not longer than a year and a half or 2 years. I hope not. I think that's like the longest. I don't see it take longer than that, but now's the time to really just hone in, develop that skill set. I know a lot of my friends, the best traders in this space, significantly better than me, in these conditions last year or 2 years ago, were practicing every single day, a couple hours a day. And that's how they got really good. Because right now the market is low volume, but the coins that run are very obvious. So now is actually a really good time for folks who have struggled with the heavy volatility and volume to actually get in and trade. Not a lot of the big guys who farm using their Docs wallets are trading right now. So now's a good time for individuals even like me who are not good at new pairs to get in, kind of learn what runs and migrates, what doesn't, and really hone in that skill set without all the volatility, not all the volume, not all the streamers, farming, etc. All right, so now is actually a really great time for everyone to be practicing. Yes, the market sucks. I acknowledge that, but that doesn't mean you can take a positive out of it, right? You can easily practice, and that's the one thing I've always preached, is you need to put in time. It's all time on the charts. It's all experience you're going to gain from the time on the charts. Right, let's compare 2 people. If one person puts in an hour a day for 6 months and another person puts in 12 hours a day for a month, obviously the person with 12 hours a day for a month is going to be way better because he put in a lot of time. But also on the same note, it's quality of time. If you put in 2 hours a day, but it's a very high quality, you're lasered and you're focused, as opposed to you're putting in 6 hours a day, but you're on your phone or you're watching a movie on your other TV or your monitor or doing other stuff, well, then there's no point, right? You kind of want to be diligent, disciplined, and honest with yourself. You're better off putting in an hour or 2 a day, but it's super tedious, meticulous grind that you're focused 100% on, rather than you're just like, oh, you know, I've been on the computer 6 hours, but 4 hours of it was on TikTok and then an hour of it was watching a TV show. Well, then there's just no point, is there? So as you can see, this coin actually migrated very fast, 2 minutes. Obviously, we have a 51% bundle holding, 46% top holders. Dev has done lots of coins, of course, as you can see, lots of coins. This is what I say, like, sometimes you want to blacklist the dev. Sometimes you don't, right? But look, all his coins, look at this. Incredible, right? So then you ask the question to yourself, how many of his coins migrated? Look, 2 coins migrated. All right, this coin is at 108K. This coin is at 4K, but it migrated. Not a lot of his coins have been migrating, right? This coin right here is going to migrate. So now you have to ask yourself, here, another one migrated, but you have to ask yourself, is it worth having 3 coins migrate out of the hundreds of coins, right? Is it worth it? And that's a question for yourself. So let's see how this market cap plays, right? We could also see he bundled it heavily. So if he dumps his bundles to 0 on instant migration, then you know maybe he's not the best guy to even have his coins pop up so you could blacklist them, right? So let's see how this plays out. Obviously, I'm not going to buy this, but as you can see, his coins, they're not doing the best, right? He's done hundreds of coins and only 3 or 4 migrated. So is that really a dev you want to even have on your pulse area, even popping up to buy? I personally don't think so. But then again, that's a question you have to ask yourself, right? But if you wanted to blacklist him, you would copy his address, add it in here, and he would be gone, and you wouldn't be seeing his stuff, right? So anyways, I hope you guys took some time to watch this video and learn something. I apologize if you didn't and you wasted your time. That's never my intention. I always try and bring you guys value, always. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully these filters, if you give them a test, help you make some money. Anyways, guys, I love you all. I appreciate every one of you. The support has been incredible. And once again, guys, now's the time to either put in the time and practice or just take a break and take a couple months out. I'm definitely going to be practicing the new pairs tab in the final stretch area. I really want to get better at this. But once again, guys, I appreciate all the love. Talk to you soon. Peace.